Hi, welcome to demo video about the playing video games lab activity A2. In this video, I will introduce how to use an electronic CAD software. After the installation of software, you start the Windows, click all programs, you will see a link National Instruments and Circuit Design Suite 10. When you click the multisim, it will start. And because I have installed the evaluation version of the software, I see a window like this. When I click the evaluate button, it will start the evaluation time and I can use it for 1 month. Yes, after starting the program, this is the page that you see. This is the workspace. You will draw the electrical schematic, circuit schematic on this blank page. These are some buttons used for some functions. These are the devices used for measurement and simulation. Yes, let's start to put some components. To put some components, you will use these buttons. All of these buttons are used to select some component and put it on the blank screen. And when you move the cursor on some button, you will see some explanation. For example, now it writes place source. To select some components related with sources, you will click on this button. When you click on the left button of the mouse, you will see another window. Select a component window. First, I will select a ground. For this purpose, I will use power source. And I see a list of components in this family. And this family is included by this group, source group. And all of these buttons show a group. This is source group. And in this group there are some families, and in power source family there are some components, and ground is one of them. When you click on different components, you see the symbols of those components. When you click ground, you will see, and you can remember it from the lecture, this is the symbol of a ground. When you click OK, your cursor carries a ground, and you can put this symbol anywhere on the circuit schematic. To put the component on the screen, you have to click on the left button of the mouse. After you click the button, it puts the component, and select the component window reopens, and then you can select other components. The next component is a DC source. As you see, there is a DC power component here. When you look at the symbol, you can remember that it's a DC voltage source. Click OK and put it on the screen. Then you can put an AC power here. Click it, click OK, put it on the screen. Then the next component is a diode. I can close this window and I can open another group, but I can do the same thing here. I can change the group. I will select the diodes group, and I see different families for diodes. These are different diode types. I will use a standard diode. It's here, and I will select 1N4148 diodes. These are standard diodes, and 1N4148 is here. I select it, put on the screen anywhere. Then the next component that I will select is a LED. As you see, there is a LED family here. You can select any of these LEDs. I will select a simple green LED, put it on the screen, and select the component window, reopens automatically. The next component is a MOSFET. I change the group. MOSFET is a transistor. It should be included in transistors group, and as you see, there are 3 different families related with MOSFETs. This is N-type MOSFETs and this is P-type MOSFETs. For N-type MOSFETs, I click on this family. I see lots of N-type MOSFETs, and I select a component, for example IRF 510. It's a N-channel MOSFET. I select it, put on the screen. Then I can select a P-type MOSFET too, of course. Click, change the family, select, for example, BSD 100. OK, put on the screen. Then the next stuff that I will use is a switch. Switches are included in basic group. In basic group, as you see, there are lots of families, and there is a family called switch. There are lots of different types of switches here, and I will select a single pole double throw switch. You can select a single pole single throw switch too. You can see the symbols, and those symbols approximately explains the job of that switch or the property of that switch. As you see, it has 3 legs, and this has two legs, 2 nodes, and this switch has 3 legs. And you have to buy this switch from the Konya Street. Click OK, put it on the screen. The next component is an operational amplifier. It's an analog component. It's included in analog family. There are some families on this group. I select op-amp, and for example I select 741. It's a symbol for 741 op-amp. I select it and put it on the screen. Then the next components are digital gates. So these are included in TTL or CMOS family. Digital gates can be made of TTL or CMOS technology. So I select TTL. There are lots of gates, as you see, and these are the codes. You can find the data sheet of all these components from the web. For example, I will use an AND gate. 7408 is an AND gate. 7408, like this. As you see the symbol, it's an AND gate. Click OK, put A, put it on the screen, and cancel. An OR gate. 7432 is an OR gate. I'm going down. I'm trying to search. I'm searching 7432. It will be an OR gate. Okay, it's here. As you see, this is an OR gate. Click OK, click A, put somewhere, click cancel. Okay, that's it. And 7404 is an NOT gate, is an inverter. I return to back. Yes, this is an inverter, as you see. Click OK, A, put it on the screen, and click on cancel. Then you can find other gates. For example, 7426 is an AND gate. 7428 is an OR gate. 74386 is an XOR gate. Okay, you can find all gates here, and these are the groups. You will learn the meanings later. Then, as a battery, you can use DC voltage source and resistors. The next components are resistors. They are included in basic group, and you see resistors here, capacitors here, inductors here. Okay, there are lots of families in basic group. For resistors, you click on this and you search the value that you use. For example, for 1K resistor, you click on this, click OK, put it on the screen. That's it. And you can find other components, other resistors. For a capacitor, you click on capacitor family, select the value. Small n shows nano, this symbol shows micro, and this shows milli, and these are different values capacitors. Then inductors, click on this family, select the value, put it on the screen. Multimeters, yes, these are components. Close this window. From now on, you will put some measurement devices on the screen, and measurement devices are here. When you move the cursor on an icon, you see the name of that component. Yes, this is a multimeter. When you click on this, your cursor carries a multimeter. You can put it anywhere that you want. For example, I will put it here. Click left button, and that's a multimeter. When you double click on it, you see the screen of the multimeter. When you connect some component on it, you can watch the voltage, current, and the resistance of those points. And the next component is a function generator. Yes, this is a function generator. Click on this symbol, put it on anywhere that you want. That's a function generator. Again, when you double click on it, you will see the screen. You can change the frequency, duty cycle, amplitude of the signal, offset value of the signal. You can change the waveform. You can generate a sinusoidal wave, triangular wave, and square wave. The next the next measurement device is wattmeter. Yes, this is a wattmeter. It measures the wattage of 2 points. The components connected to 2 points. And this is a wattmeter. You can see the screen if you double click on it. The next component is an oscilloscope. Yes, this is an oscilloscope. This is a 4-channel oscilloscope. When you click on it, you put an oscilloscope on the screen. When you double click it, you see the signal here. Of course, you have to connect the ports to a component to watch its voltage time graphic. And as you see, there is a icon here. 1, 2, 3 is written on it. It's a frequency counter. Click on it, put somewhere. Then there are other measurement devices, but we don't have to learn all of them at this moment. This is called a measurement probe. When you click on it, you carry a measurement probe. If you come over some cable, you will see the voltage of that point. Of course, you need a connection, you need a circuit to read some voltage. These components are not connected to each other. There is no current, there is no voltage at any point. Then that's it. Okay.